Good morning, fellow craftsmates. Briefly, I want to show us how to make crinoline fascinator using multiple crinoline colors. Here on my work table, please don't mind how my work table is arranged, but let me quickly show us the materials that we'll be needing for this training. Here on my work table is a 6 inches crinoline. I have it cut out already, is 1 yard, and I have about five different colors of crinoline, both pleated and non-pleated. The only one that is not pleated is this black one, though it's not pleated but it's designed. But the other four, they are pleated, and I have 2 yards of each cut out already. I have my tape rule, I have my candle gum, I have the roses that I'll be attaching after the design. I will make up my mind on which one to attach at the end of the day. I have my needle and thread. You can use any color of needle and thread because at the end of the day, you will be covering the place where you do all those things. I have my scissors and also the elastic band that we will be using in place of Alice band. I'll cut out between 18 to 19 inches. This is a 1-inch elastic band. The first thing you have to do or you need to do is to form the base of the design for the multicolored crinoline. And what are you going to do? What you are going to do is to secure the 2 edges of the 6 inches crinoline. The 6 inches crinoline is the one you are going to use to form the base. So you secure the 2 edges, and this is how you secure it. You take your needle and thread, which you have already done, then you pass it through this place and begin to sew it, to tie it, or whichever way you want to do. Some people use gum, but I prefer the tying. So once you tie, this is so that the edge will not fray. You tie it. I'm going to do that to the other side and tell you what next to do. As you can see, I've secured the 2 edges. One of the reasons why we do this is to avoid the crinoline from fraying. If you don't do that, it will loosen out. So I've secured the 2 edges, and on the other end, I did not cut off my needle and thread. It is to enable me to do a running stitch at the end. And how are you going to do it? You are going to clap the two together and begin to do a running stitch. This is what we call running stitch. You pass in your needle and thread in and out, in and out, in and out until you get to the end. Let me do that and get back to us. Once you are done with your running stitch, then what you need to do next is to drag the thread. You drag the thread, and as you are dragging it, it will be forming a circle shape. It will be forming a circle shape, and this is what we want to achieve as a base. Once you get something like this, then you secure. This is what we want to achieve as a base. You secure the running stitch. Make sure the 2 edge is meeting, one down and one up. Then you secure very well so that it will be very firm. This is what we are achieving as a base. This is our base. We are now going to keep it aside. Please make sure you did not cut off the thread because you will still need it. What we are going to do next is to take another needle and thread. Just like I said, you can take any color because it will still be covering it. So I've taken blue, and just like we did to the base, we are going to take the edges of all the crinoline, the smaller size crinoline, the 3 inches size. You can arrange them anyhow you want, but I'm going to arrange them like this. I've taken the sky blue, the royal blue, the black, the red, and the white with silver edges. We are going to combine all the edges together, as you can see in this video. Then you secure just like you did for the other one. When we were forming our base, you bring them all together and secure them. I'm going to secure the 2 edges and get back to us. I've secured the 2 edges, as I've told you. The next thing is to be forming loops. Forming loops with the 5 of them together. Let me show you sample, and you see. That's what we are going to do to the 2 yards of each of them. As we have joined them together, we are going to form loops with them. This is how to form loops. You bring them together like this and secure to this edge. You can choose to measure what you want the size of each of the loop to be, but I won't do that. I'll just fold using my discretion. Once you fold like this your thread that you have not cut off, you bring it around it to secure it. And with this, you have formed one loop out of the many loops that you will be forming with the remaining crinoline. Once you form your loop, make sure you secure it. Make sure you secure it very well. Then you bring another one like this and form. By this, you have formed something that looks like figure 8. So you secure again. Make sure you secure. And that's what I'm going to do till I get to the end of the 2 inches, 2 yards crinoline. As you can see, I'm almost done with my loops. I have 1 or 2 more loops to form, and I'll be done. Then I will show you what next to do. These are my loops, as you can see. As you can see, this is the outcome of the loops, and as you can see, I finished forming the loops, and this is the outcome. What next is to attach it to the base. But looking at this alone can serve without the base once I bring out the design. But because we've already formed a base, I'm going to attach it to the base, and you will see what it looks like. Don't forget, I told you not to cut off the thread that you used to form the base. So the last part where you ended the loops is what you are going to place on the base. You are going to place it on the base and attach it to the base. You are going to place this place on this place and attach it to the base. So let me do that and get back to us. This is the outcome of the loops that have been attached to the base. Make sure it is well secured. The next thing to do is to attach the elastic band. And in attaching the elastic band, you decide on where you want the front to be. For me, I want this shape to be in the front. Therefore, my elastic band will be going like this. because I want this place to be in the front, this is how my elastic band will be going. This is how my elastic band will be doing. So I'll bring the two ends together like this, pass my needle and thread, and make sure it's sitting well on the at that end. Then you still pass your needle and thread to secure the elastic. Once I'm done attaching the elastic, I'll put it on my mannequin to show you what it looks like. I'm not done yet with the securing of the elastic, but this is what it looks like. Just like I told you, I want this design to be in the front. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to secure it very well, then I tell you what next to do. You can see it's very beautiful. Even if we choose not to put this base, this alone is good, but I'm going to show you what next to do. Please, I forgot to tell us, please, we should make sure that we secure the edge of our elastic by burning using our lighter, because it also frails. So after cutting, make sure you burn the two edges before attaching it to your design. So what is the next thing to do is for us to start to pull out each of the crinoline that you have used to form loop. You can choose to pull them out in any form. As you can see, you can choose to start with this blue, then this one, then this one, and that is how you get the design. You begin to pull, and that is what we want to see. We want all the colors to show. You make sure you pull out everything, every loop, as many loops that you have formed. Make sure you pull them out. You can see how beautiful it is. See how beautiful and full it is. Wow, I'm falling in love already with this. This is so beautiful. Even with this, you might not need a rose again, because already, if you can see, the place is already covered, but I will look for a smaller rose because this rose and this looks big for that place. So I'll just look for a smaller rose using my candle gum and attach it to it. Wow, I'm falling in love with this. In fact, I might be the one to use it. You can see with this design, if you have a red cloth, you can use it because you have a touch of red. If you have a royal blue cloth, you can use it. If you have a black cloth, if you have white or silver, if you have a sky blue, in fact, you don't, with this, you don't need much. With this, you are good to go. And this is very beautiful. I'm in love with this. So I want you to also practice. You can see very beautiful. I will attach my rose in the middle, even though, like I said, without the rose it's okay, but I'll still attach a rose to cover this my thread here, and we are good to go. Just bring all the loops out, and you see how beautiful it is. Thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing your own practical. Please, if you enjoyed this video, help me by liking, commenting, and giving me a thumbs up. Thank you. We are still your #1 royalty place, RA Stitches. You can follow me on our Facebook page, group, and Instagram. I also have a Telegram group where I make training, free trainings. We also engage in paid training, but I try as much as possible to do free training, and this is one of it. Thank you and do remain blessed. Bye.